Not if she knows you've given her all you can. You better start praying up a storm right now.
Very well.
I thought it wise to make an offering to the Sea Queen before sailing out tomorrow. Wasn't expecting to find the servants so preoccupied.
Waves! Wave, Mother!
Here to make an offering to Umberlee as well, eh? They say it's good luck to placate the bitch queen after a drowning. Glad to hear it, friend. Maybe Umberlee will set her hand to all the strangeness going on in Grey Harbor now she's lost one of her own.
There's enough offerings in here for a trip to the vault.
Sorry, mate. No time to chat. Just here to make an offering, then leave. In and out, yeah?
I don't think that's enough.
Let's see.
Rejoice, as the wave mother welcomes another daughter to the deep wild. For you two shall gladly follow, and our time
I'm leaving you. Nice that hurts us, right? My favourite belt buckle.
The celebration is in the main chamber. Praise Umberlee!
flood the world with your word.
Almighty Umberlee, hear my prayer.
The wave mother sees all, even you.
Just make sure to sweeten the deal.
Did you hear the wave servants talking about a beast in Grey Harbor? If that's true, prayers are the least we can do.
First tide is the Umberland holy day when the harbours first open to spring sea trade, celebrated by sacrificing a great turtle.
Hear our prayer. Flood the world with your word. Subsume us utterly. Rejoice, sisters, for Umberlee has blessed her humble daughter with a pure death. Her lips blue with her kiss, her lungs full of her quenching word. Umberlee's mercy saved her from a slow, sinking death in the beast's shadow. How dare this beast sully the safety of Grey Harbor? We will find its master and send him struggling into the bitch queen's embrace. Not a sweet sleep like Holly's, but a suffocating flood of fruitless garths and bursting flesh. You, supplicant, what tribute do you bring to honor the wave mother's fallen daughter? Yes. Then you know as well as Umberlee that blood must soon be shed. Your tribute is well received. Breathe deep as she permits. Yes. Thank the Wave Mother. Blessed Umberlee saw fit to spare her an ignoble death. But her passing was not as the Wave Mother intended. It was a beast who took her life. An unnatural one whose very existence is an affront to Umberlee. A wretched metal monstrosity hewn by hubris. A rusting pollutant that bleeds black blood into Umberlee's pristine waters. The beast struck Holly while she was swimming in Grey Harbor. She was found by some fishermen. She would have suffered a terrible, agonizing death had Umberlee not bestowed upon her the mercy of drowning. The Queen of the Depths is generous to those who serve her, and her favor is far less deadly than her wrath. Find the master of this poisonous beast and slay him. Then one of her most precious gifts shall be yours. We haven't found its lair as yet. Perhaps you can find where the beast takes its slumber and skewer it before it wakes. That privilege is not yours to earn. Salt kiss your brow. We await your return and the Beastmaster's demise. Sing, sisters. Sing in Umberlee's name. Praise her for this most holy death.
Fish's piss. I loved Holly as much as anyone, but they've been wailing and praying for hours. My best pot for a bit of quiet.
Go on then. The spicier, the better.
Hands off the drinks. We have enough to fill Grey Harbor. It's all for the funeral.
We too shall gladly follow when our time has come.
Can't chat. These offerings need to be stored before the next tide, or there'll be a laundra to pay.
Utterly.
Bet that will fit in my pack.
If we caught a surprise,
That might be worth a look.
I'm telling you, a surprise stole my...
Heavens, what's the hold-up? I dare say the wait is shorter in the City of Judgment.
The others think I don't know shit, but I do. I do know shit.
You hear these mooks trying to tell me about fishing? I've been fishing here all my life.
If they're right about the Swahagan, I may take up another line of work. Though nothing seems safe these days.
sisters. Sing in Umberle's name. Praise her for this most holy death.
There's nothing for you up here, Flotsam. Back downstairs you go. You'd better have a very good offering in hand if you're being this much of a pain.
Rejoice as the Wave Mother welcomes another daughter to the deep...
Stop! These are the Flood Tides chambers. You've no business here, Flotsam.
What path lies before me?
What? How much for the saltpeter, including fees?
Look at it's all black stuff. How many
I'm not surprised. The water's been grimy as anything recently. Haven't had a clean catch in a 10-day or more.
Through the absolute blockade is risky business.
You'll have to wash them all.
Everybody's paying.
Married will never.
We have 2 children. You can't make us split up the family.
have enough for 3. We sold everything.
Trust me, I've read the articles forwards and back.
When do I get a break from...
Whoa, whoa, mate. This is the last place you need to be. Clear off, yeah? Two words. Guild business. Only an idiot gets between them and their shipments. Why didn't you lead with that? I trust you're gonna balance the books too, yeah? Oh, yeah. Weapons, drugs, bit of fire wine. You know, the usuals. Pleasure as always. Better clear it out before the fish get here. You know how they are.
What's in here?
the endless miracle.
No, Cog. You've got stripes on a sail.
Something good here, I hope.
Stripes? I see stripes.
Those are spots, idiot.
If you insist on this, I'm going to call for your supervisor.
If you don't comply, citizen, I'm going to call for a coffin cart.
I think by the rules we're entitled to a break.
Trust me, I've read the articles forwards and back.
When do I get a break from your
Blood? No. Oil. Leading right inside.
I'd like to get this tub out of here before they tighten the blockade.
Why not move the cargo aboard then? Try for a better price in Waterdeep.
That's brilliant, Cadigan. You've got my vote.
Let's get the cargo suits in front of them. Sprightly now.
Why don't you sit down for a bit?
Don't win this war on our asses, will we?
Yes?
Hmm? Still alive, so that's progress.
The pride of the gate.
what to do. Anything of use?
Of course, this place is rigged. Now to find out the manner of our imminent demise.
This is my time.
On the hunt. One day, I'll catch a break.
finding my way.
War is an old woman's game.
No holding back.
Red in tooth and claw.
This is my time.
Time to push my luck again.
What fools these mortals be. Battle favors the fearless.
Orders.
blade will not bend.
Death greets us all, but not today.
No holding back.
I think I could go another round.
Still on my feet.
It shall be done. Forever dauntless.
You still have time to surrender.
Good rest about now.
Let's have a look. Open up. Don't mind if I do. should mind my step.
Which way to the nearest library? Of course.
That's curious.
At least things have stayed interesting. Can't keep me out. Gruesome sight. A necromantic ritual, perhaps. Have to keep going. No traps, please. What's inside? Always room for more. This jar, it feels like death itself. A sure sign of necromancy at work.
Nature's servant awaits. Just a little foraging. Carrion raises the dead, and then hides the source of his power inside.
Can't give up now. What's hiding here? Come on, open up. Here goes nothing. Something's on my mind.
The penitent looks at you silently, expectantly. The penitent doesn't respond, holding your gaze almost unblinkingly with his. There is the slightest flicker of acknowledgement in his eyes. penitent blinks, you think. You are dismissed.
Best be on my way.
A rush of ancient whispers fills your mind as you approach the door. It is rife with magic. Old, deathly magic.
A new vessel brimming with blood darkens Baldur to baptize his deus most holy. Do you have proof of your faith to our Lord?
Maybe I need more pockets.
Something good here, I hope.
sharp as ever.
Let us show them how it's done.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. One day I'll catch a break. Here we go. Let's have a look. Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Mistra Rill. My iron is hot.
Not pinned down just yet.
Battle favors the fearless. Two steps at a time.
Something over there.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Always comes to this.
What's in here? Anything of use?
When do I get a break from your whining? I'd like to get this tub out of here before they tighten the block.
Gotash is working it.
I'll take that.
I need to get some.
Can't slow down. cursed to put my hands on everything. Don't give me trouble now. have a word.
Oi! What's this? You ain't supposed to be down here, mate.
You spot a curious metal contraption in the water. A submersible.
No news is good news, right? Especially with the rough water between here and the Iron Throne. No prisoners lost in the last batch of runs either, though them servants of Umbly are making the trip damn near deadly. Bloody salt is always flopping around in the water. I've almost hit one or two now. Might have even nicked one off the port bow the other day. Maybe that'll teach them to keep out of the way. It's an underwater prison, most secure in the realms. Myself and Cap are the only ones who can make it there in one piece. Lord Gortash keeps some Gondians there. Collateral to keep those working in the Steelwatch Foundry under control.
Older Ravengard is here. He must be.
If he is, that's Lord Gortash's business. I don't ask questions. Do you now? Boss never sends anyone that away but prisoners. The Jableeder's on you. Look, I don't want any trouble, but I know old Gortash is up to some mad shit in there. I'll take you in, but look, there's some bad shit going down in there. You don't want to get involved. Neither did I, but it was them or me. I'll get Cat warmed up. Get in when you're ready.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
Come
It is splendid to see you again, my friend. If you hadn't saved me from that mob, I'd be penning a guide to the afterlife based on first-hand experience. Perhaps you would hazard a guess as to why the mob turned on me? It is not the eyes that I fear, it is the intelligence behind them. The Absolute is merely the outward form of something far more insidious. The Lord of Murder has returned. As he did 100 years ago, Baal has set his accursed sights on Baldur's Gate. And his temple runs red with the blood of the innocent. Orin is his chosen. And like Sarevok before her, she is able to take on the savage form of the Slayer. If the Slayer is not stopped, it will slaughter every living thing in this city. As one of those things, I'm particularly eager to stop it. And there is a way. I have a study of the beast, penned by the wizard Irenicus himself. It contains all of the knowledge needed to slay the Slayer. Now I just need a brave adventurer, willing to face Baal's chosen, and to put the knowledge into practice. Wonderful! I can scarcely think of anyone more suitable. It will serve you well. A study of the Slayer, penned by John Irenicus. It's one of a kind, so do try to keep it away from the inevitable bloodbath, hmm? The Dream Eater. It is said the children of Baal are claimed throughout their sleep, ever disturbed by visions of a life of bloodshed and terror. Once they have seen too much, once these dreams drive their minds to break, they are beset by the Slayer. It is a beast of unspeakable violence that consumes all in its path, including the soul of the one who is host to it. A genius, exiled from his home in the elven paradise of Soldanessala, when he attempted to seize the power of life itself, he instead turned his magnificent mind to murder on a grand scale. That is how he came to crave the power of the Baal spawn. He saw them not as living things, but as tools for his own machinations. In the end, though Irenicus took the form of the Slayer for himself, it was a Baal spawn who thwarted him, the same that saved Baldur's Gate. I am a living witness to Baal's defeat those 100 years ago. So I know your battle against him is not futile. He can be stopped, but not all of those who stood against him survived. And those who did were never the same again. I wish you luck, my friend. And I hope that when I see you again, you'll be in one piece. 2 or 3 at most.
My friend, now we have settled the matter of the guild. I fear there is something I must tell you. You and Boo both. It may shock you both to know, but Minsk and this Stone Lord, they are one man. The same one man. And that same one man is Minsk. Minsk does not blame Minsk. Minsk blames the Stone Lord. But if the Stone Lord is Minsk, then, well, Minsk grows dizzy. I wish to believe the Stone Lord's evil was the worm alone, tainting my thoughts with foul dung. But I see now, the dung was within Minsk all along. So I wonder, if Minsk can be a villain, and Nine Fingers a hero, must it be so with all creatures? Is there good and evil within us all? Boo calls this nonsense. Less thinking of bad thoughts, says he, and more breaking of bad bones. But still, I would hear what you have to say on the matter, my friend. Even though it led to evil ends? And even the true Jaheira is not always right. She sometimes pets Boo a little too roughly. Or denies him the breakfast broth so that I must dip him in the pot when she looks the other way. I begin to wonder if good and evil is not a thing of knowing. If it is sometimes a thing that Minsk must decide for himself. Alone. Which is why I'm asking you. I see. In the case of Nine Fingers, perhaps it was all bunched up in that finger she lost. It shall be for Minsk and Boo to be her virtuous pinky. It is strange. A worm sits within my skull, twisting my thoughts. But it is you that have made Minsk see the world anew. You, my friend, are the true parasite. There is good and evil in all. Let us go crack villainous skulls, so that the virtue might leak free. Yes, Boo. I am becoming something of a philosophizer. Well, the mind of Minsk is a simple place. Of what strangeness do you speak?
The memories resurface. A lifetime of battles blurring into one. A single constant is Minsk, launching into the fray no matter the foe, be they god, monster, or man. It seems just the barest glimpse of what the man before you has seen and done, but enough to know that he has no right to still be alive.
Ah, wait! That look in your eye. I know exactly what visions of Minsk you have seen to cause you such wonder. My pants. Thrice laced, in the Rashomar style, so that a berserker might split skulls without fear of splitting breeches too. They are fiendishly complex, but fear not for Minsk. With training, he has learned to master the many little knots. Well, as have you, no? Do not forget that when you gaze into Minsk, Minsk also gazes into you. We both fight evil, wherever it is found. The who and where are less important than the hamsters you meet along the way. On this matter of sharing memories, I see no reason for us to worry at one another's worms. If there is more we wish to know, we can simply ask, no? Is it power? True, it has made Minsk strong. Boo can scarcely get comfortable, so firm has my physique grown. But what does the parasite take in return? It is a horror wrapped in honey. Stay your sweet tooth, says Boo. Of course, my friend. Or are we not friends? Then you have a sword at your side and a hamster at hand, whenever you need them. Unless I die, or you die, or you do anything at all to upset Boo. Now, does Boo see a question in your eye, or just a parasite poking through? Well, Boo, explain yourself. Clear enough? Can you not? Do you not see his noble bearing? The deep wells of wisdom that are his eyes? Boo speaks of much. Perhaps one day, you will be ready to listen. Boo has a way with words that we lack. All that space in the cheeks, I am thinking. There is nothing jestful in the bond between a ranger and his companion. Before Boo, I was a typical berserker of Rashomon. Duty-bound and full of my own seriousness. The problem with one so gazing of their navel, however, they are easily ambushed. Brigands split my skull like a sodden wineskin. It was as I recovered that Boo first appeared. He told me that I had felt the great poking finger of justice, marking Minsk as its champion and Boo as my guide. As for the headache, well, justice cannot always afford to be gentle. Real? Boo, I think our friend has suffered a head wound of her own. Now, shall we away? My boots crave the crunch of unvirtuous nethers.